Hi there, Tanner. So excited to be able to help you out with your landing page. Really, really excited about it. Hello from Croatia. I'm actually working here this week remotely. My husband and I have been living in Germany since October. So living in Europe, that's why you might be able to tell if you can see the time on there. And in the background, it's already getting dark. But all right, so I wanted just to walk you through kind of my thoughts when I read your message and looked at your pages. I really hope that the feedback that I say is helpful. All right, so you said that your landing page is completedetox21.com, and I've got that pulled up there. And then you said the page that drives traffic to it is the Absolutely Lean, which is showing right here. So I'm going to kind of go in order. I kind of looked at it in order. And then you said your target audience is women between the ages of 25 and 55. So my first thought at reading that was maybe that's a bit broad. So I'm wondering, as just my first thought before ever even looking at your landing pages, that the way that you speak to someone who's 25 and wants to lose weight and look good for the beach is different than maybe how you would speak to someone who's 50 and wants to look better for an upcoming wedding or something like that. So it's something to consider in terms of overall honing in on your target market. It might make the images you pick, the copy you choose, everything more compelling to your real true target. And that doesn't mean that other people outside that target won't identify and want to buy. But if you don't really speak clearly to your super honed in niche, then when they come, even though they're your ideal client, they won't connect as much with what you're saying, and they'll go somewhere else where they do speak directly to them. So it's just my first thought in reading that. Some feedback to get you thinking. All right, so you did talk about they want to lose weight for an upcoming event, summer, wedding, holidays, vacation. Yep. So your goals are to drive more traffic and convert the people who come into purchases. Totally get that. And I would also wonder, what are you doing to drive traffic to the site, to the absolutelylean.com, and then also to the Complete Detox 21. Now, on that note, kind of going back to the target market as well, for your Complete Detox 21 page, if you're driving traffic directly to it, for example, in a Facebook ad, or maybe from a blog or something, some other source driving to it, you could actually take that landing page and duplicate it and then change the images and the words to be more targeted for a certain age range. And you could have multiple ones of the same thing, just different words and things to kind of filter that traffic into a more targeted language and design. So just another thing that I thought of as I was reading this. And then, okay, so you said you're not sure about the Facebook pixel. I've got a little tool for you. So we're going to cover that. So you know for sure if it's loaded right. And you've got about 100 visits and no one's purchased so far. Okay, gotcha. And URL, And okay, so you're using the Divi theme. I haven't played around with that myself, but I've totally heard of it. And from the looks of your stuff, it looks really good. And you're not easily offended. Okay, cool. I have a background in teaching, so I tend to be like really nice and like deliver my feedback and trying not to be offensive way. So I'll try to be direct and really help you out with anything that comes to mind. And yeah, okay, cool. So from what you said, it's my understanding that people come here and they look around and then they maybe click on this CD21, like you said there. So when I first came to this page, I was like, wow, this looks really good. Instantly, I was like, I want to look like that. I want to look like that. Well, not like the guy, but I want to look like that. I love the colors. I think that it's really clean and clear. I like the orange, it pops. And I really like the fonts, how the fonts are very clear and easy to read. There aren't like a lot of like squiggly, tails on the letters and stuff. So I like that. The images are on target. I'm assuming that's you. I'm not sure though. And if it is, that's good because I think it's nice to really connect the audience with you. Maybe that's you. And I love all these testimonials. So when I first came to here, although the images are kind of bouncy as I scroll, so I wonder if you could fix that. I know maybe you have like a parallax feature on. Maybe if you could make them stationary, it might kind of flow nicer. But looking at this, I was like, whoa, this is really impressive. I like it. And then when I clicked over to the Complete Detox 21, my first thought was like, oh, is this a different company? Because the colors, the branding, the look of it doesn't match. So if you want that, okay. But my first thought is I would get that more aligned, because instantly I'm just like, whoa, okay, we're in a totally different company. Okay. So now when we come here, this is Complete Detox 21. And at one point I was feeling a little bit thrown as to why there was CD 21 right here. And I know it just takes you further down in the page, but that's just something as a first time user, I was just like, wait, why is there a button there for what we're talking about? So I don't know if that's helpful feedback at all, but just I wanted to share it because it came to my mind. Okay, so this part right here, the logo name, looks a little bit less professional than the stuff over on this side. It looks a little bit less clean and maybe even a little bit more old-fashioned in the way that that's designed. So maybe even go to Fiverr and pay someone like $5 to $20 or something to kind of rework it. Maybe an idea just to kind of make it feel a bit more modern. And then, okay, scrolling down, this image is not as compelling, I would say, as that one. So not terrible, but I wasn't just like really, really blown away by it. And again, if your market is 25 to 55, when I look at that woman in particular, like if I'm a woman looking at it, she looks like maybe 45 to me. I don't know why, it just does, maybe the hair and stuff. So as a 25 to 30-year-old, I might not really identify with her. And maybe if I'm 55 and I'm like, I'm not running like that, maybe I don't identify with that either. So just a thought. Another thing is I really don't like this font. The E kind of tilted that way is distracting in my opinion. So I would reconsider this font in particular. Okay, so let's see, let's talk about what it says. So what if you could get a body tune-up and hit the reset button on health, literally turning back the clock, cleaning up and cleaning out the gunk in your engine. And what if you could do this in just 21 days? Okay, I might see if I could trim down some words in here to make it really, really impactful. And also, let me see, what is the ultimate benefit that people are going to get from the detox? Is it, like, this is something only that maybe you would know. Do your clients really, really care about cleaning out the junk?